In a stunning legal victory described as a watershed moment in Nigeria's anti-corruption efforts, the federal government has successfully overturned an $11 billion arbitration award previously granted to Process and Industrial Development Limited. In a courtesy visit to the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi SAN, Kofo Abdusalam Alada, the retiring head of Nigeria's legal and investigation team, was celebrated as the unsung hero behind one of Nigeria's biggest courtroom victories.
What was not obvious to most people, most Nigerians, was the fact that 24 hours to the judgment, pressure was still mounting on the Honorable Attorney General to settle this matter. He and the President stood their ground that Nigeria would never be for sale. Not to anyone, talk less, as they say, fraudulent scammers who are out to shortchange Nigeria and whose business was just to be portfolio investors who will cook up transactions, enter into transaction with some public officials who we are seeing fewer of now under this government, with the aim of just triggering settlement clauses in order to swindle the country. Prince Fagbemi and his principal, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, said no, this will never happen again. And the following day, the judgment was delivered in favor of Nigeria at the hours of 2 p.m. And the news broke, and everybody was overjoyed. These people did not only lose in the court, they're also going to lose the amount that we spend defending this country, because they are going to pay back, and they have actually started paying back. And it's a lesson, sending signal to other people who attempt to drag Nigeria through this route, that they will be made to pay. You can imagine if we had settled, it would mean that the money that was spent defending this case, which ran into millions of naira, or dollars, or pounds sterling, would have been lost in the process. They lost, and they are losing the money that they spent on their part, and they are losing the money that we spent, because they are going to pay every cent, every penny that we spent on this case.
I want to say that heroes such as Kofo don't seek headline or standing ovations. Their reward lies in the knowledge that they have made a difference, that their efforts have contributed to something greater than themselves. Kofo embodies true selflessness, a commitment to the well-being of our great country. He is one who seeks or works tirelessly behind the scene without expectation of applause or recognition. He quietly lays the groundwork for the work that some of us are seen to be doing. The whole country has celebrated our success in the case of Process and Industrial Development Limited, otherwise known as P&ID case, and applauded my resilience and determination not to negotiate or settle with the fraudsters. But many do not know that my strength was derived from the dedicated and uprightness of the FGN and P&ID coordinating team, which was led by Kofo Salam Alada, who gave me the necessary support. The federal government of Nigeria and the P&ID team coordinator and other stakeholders built the FRN's case, which you as counsel were able to present before the court. My esteemed visitors, lawyers, and saviors from the United Kingdom, your dedication, strategic prowess, and tireless efforts have secured a landmark victory for our nation, safeguarding it, its resources, and upholding the principles of justice. This victory is not merely a legal triumph. It is a powerful message to the world that Nigeria will not be exploited and that justice will always prevail.
And it is a great privilege for us to be here meeting with the Honourable Attorney General and also the Central Bank Director of Civil Litigation. The amount claimed was over $11 billion, with $1 million in interest alone accruing every day. My firm and my team were brought in to challenge this award back in late 2019. And as a first step, we brought a challenge outside the normal statutory time limit, which is normally 28 days, and we were 3 years outside the time limit, and we managed to successfully extend the time limit in which to challenge this fraudulent award. That was unprecedented in English legal history. So it was a great achievement for the government to get over that very high hurdle in the English commercial court.